Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
What's the address of the emergency, please?
And what's the telephone number you're calling from?
Thank you, and the reason for the call today, please.
When you call 999, the questions that we ask are vital for us to be able to get the right help to the right people as quickly as possible. We receive about 3,000 calls a day. Unfortunately, not all of these are appropriate for the ambulance service, and sometimes people do forget that 999 is for life-threatening illnesses and injuries. Our call assessors also have to deal with verbal abuse and hoax calls, which is disappointing given that all they want to do is to help people in an hour of need.
Please don't swear at me.
No, listen to me, please. Calm down.
If you need some help, then you need to speak to me.
While we're dealing with these calls, there are less call assessors available to deal with that life-threatening emergency. Please think before ringing 999.
I spent 3 years training to be a paramedic to go out and try and save lives. I didn't spend my training to treat patients with cut fingers, really bad colds or hangovers. Recently we were sent to the task of a 27-year-old who'd fainted in the street, having an irregular heartbeat, which is quite abnormal for a 27-year-old. Luckily, whilst she was with us, we noted that these irregularities were becoming more frequent, and it led to her heart stopping. But because we were there, we were able to start CPR straight away. Before we got to hospital, she'd woken up and was talking to us. This is the kind of thing that we're here for. If we'd have been delayed getting to this case, the outcome could have been a lot worse. A recent case I went to came through as a 19-year-old who had fallen down the stairs. So I got in my vehicle and I raced to the scene, expecting a 19-year-old on their deathbed. When I got there, I was greeted by this girl smiling at me, grinning, with a sprained ankle. And it's really frustrating because we put a lot of people's lives at risk driving to get to that case, and it gets really frustrating when actually we weren't needed at all. If you've had a minor accident, such as a cut finger or a sprained ankle, then please look at other avenues. Please don't waste our time. There's things such as 111 and the pharmacist, or there's self-care. Only use the ambulance if you have a life-threatening emergency.